All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and welcome back to the channel. I've got something amazing, as usual. I would say, no, I'm just kidding, but I mean it's really amazing. It's something truly, truly fantastic that's coming in this. Look at this pouch, but who cares about the pouch? We are here to care about the anodization job that went on this scale. Brian Nadeau, Sharp by Design, that's a Tempest, it's a big boy. Let's just start with a quick size check because you got like a 10 centimeters long blade and the 12 and a half for the handle and 22 and a half for the whole thing. I'm just gonna show you a couple of colored handles, like for example, this Shirogorov mini cannabis and this fantastic quantum custom division right over there, and just because I gotta show you this fella right over here because we are talking about fancy handles. So there you have it. That's a Stellaris, because it's a little bit more than a Stellar. It's a Stellaris, so that's a pretty cool one. And here we have this beautiful job. Look at the precision of the coloring on these scales. Just fantastic. This is a big boy. But it's a pretty cool one. Brian Nadeau, Sharp by Design. This is a custom knife. And it's, I don't really know the date of this one, but seems a little bit old. There are some crazy anodization going on in these 3D machined, contoured scales with some micro milling going on. You get some very fine pinstripe, wider one, checkered pattern, and goes back to the micro milling. And just look at this, very nice V-shaped kind of kind of milling. No milling on the spine, it just stops right there. Nice little touch right over here on the spacer, which is indented and jimped, perfectly centered blade. This pocket clip is a deep carry, but kinda, because that much knife is gonna stick out. Stiff pocket clip, but works well. But it's sitting on the lock bar, as you can see, so that is adding more pressure to the thing, and that's why it's not probably dropping shut. Otherwise, because you see, it would be a little bit more drop shutting. Simple construction. You get 2 screws for the handle, just one for the pivot. You get 2 screws for the stainless steel lock face insert, which is also acting as a detent ball ramp. I mean, the detent is also including a ramp, so there's no hard step when the detent rolls over the tang of the blade. You get some nice jimping, which is effective 100% right there. There is internal skeletonization. It's not like super extensive. You can see it like on this side a little bit. So it retains the weight, but they remove the weight as well at the same time. The anodization work is just out of this world. Lock bar access is okay. It's not the best. It's a little bit slippery because this is well rounded off. So I would have preferred a little bit of jimping right over here, but still, it is doable. You have some nice finger groove going on over here, so it's gonna be pretty good for that. And also like reverse grip wise, is gonna work pretty well. No jimping also on the flipper tab, which is extremely pointy, so you're not gonna do any push button. You're just gonna rely to the light switch deployment method like that, I guess. Nice wedged tanto. Look at this tanto, is just like abrupt, not my favorite blade shape, but I will take it. Yeah, a nice hand rub satin finish for this sterile looking blade. Look at that, nicely ground. Let me check what is 3.87 millimeters, not too bad for a stock thickness on a knife this big. Sharpening choice, straight edge up to that point. Almost cut myself. I mean, the Okay, there's one thing that's like a little bit of a detent lash. So when because of the nature of the, I mean, it's easily failable, but there's that, which is in the nature of this detent design, I believe, to have this kind of thing, which, I mean, it doesn't block you, or there's no impediment to the deployment of the knife, but just at the beginning it's not as crisp as if that thing wouldn't be there. But I mean, not a huge deal. Let me see the weight of this guy, how much is gonna be in ounces today in the pocket. Let's see, it's gonna be 5.46 ounces. So not like super lightweight, but definitely doable. You can carry this 100%. It's a pretty cool knife. This is a custom knife. There's no hot spots whatsoever. I mean, a little bit here, but kind of actually sits well here, so it doesn't really bother me. It might bother someone, but not to me. These contoured handles are very comfortable. The whole knife feels super solidly put together, no gaps, nothing. I mean, this is a pretty cool one, guys. I have to say it. It's well put together. I would say my least preferred thing is the blade shape. That in a drop point, it would have me like sold in a second, but this Anno job is just the star of the show. So there you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.